explode.
Deal with it.
He's only got a little bit left. How much time do you think Charlie has left?
Oh man.
This can't last long. He's throwing napalm on that candle. He's not burning it at both ends. He's nuking.
Well, I think it's almost like he's sick, like he's dying and he knows it, and so he decided to go out with a bang. Maybe.
Well, you know,
maybe
Dr.
he's
Drew.
got a mysterious terminal illness.
Yeah, it's
like,
called I like Coke. That's the illness.
But maybe
it's
that's what
I
he's
like
doing.
Coke.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, dude,
he's
on
pretty
Coke.
fucked up.
It's Coke. There's girls that are talking about him doing it, having briefcases of Coke delivered. That's not some shit you just get over, hanging out by the pool, you know, drinking margaritas. He's still getting drunk all the time. He drinks whiskey or vodka on his show. On that show, he's got like a bottle with him. He's trying to hide.
Yeah.
Because they're not paying me.
They're not paying you enough, Charlie Sheen. You should
Wang.
get $3 million per show.
It's weird how other people are reacting to him. Like Roger Ebert got pissy with him. Did you see that?
No. What
Roger
happened?
Ebert and Charlie Sheen got in a Twitter war. And it was like, I wish, you know, I could live like Charlie Sheen, but then my wife would leave me, and I don't want to be alone and miserable like him. I'm like, whoa, the claws come out. Roger Ebert.
He's not alone. He's got all those.
Why is Roger Ebert even talking like that about Charlie Sheen, that I could live like that? First of all, dude, no you couldn't. You can't even talk. He doesn't have a tongue anymore.
Right.
Roger Ebert had mouth cancer. His jaw doesn't work anymore. You would think that would be the least of his worries would be what Charlie Sheen is doing, you know? That's so bizarre they would even comment on that. And then Charlie Sheen responded back, you know, something about, you know, that you've never had 5 girls at a time. Winning. Earn it.
5 girls at a time.
Yeah. Plan better.
That's not 11, is it?
No, it's not. It looks like a lot.
11's the most you've had?
He must be like really lazy, because if you're having sex with that many people, you just kind of stay still and let it like come around to you.
A friend of mine told me about when he first started making money, and he's a famous gentleman, so I can't say his name, but he got 2 hookers at the same time, and he laid in bed and just he goes, man, oops, I almost did his voice. He's like, you haven't lived until you've had all these women like tongues just licking your body everywhere.
Really?
And he goes, yeah, it's like it's impossible to not freak out. Like it was like too much. I was getting too much stimulation.
Wow.
You know?
I've had 2 and it was kind of interesting, but it was more like you work the top, I work the bottom type thing, you know. And it was, could imagine like the middle part also. That seems awesome.
You're male feminist.
Pleasure sandwich.
You're a giver.
How funny is that idea, male feminist? You're gonna defend that? You nonsense person, you.
Just kidding.
Makes me angry.
Joe Rogan Experience.
Podcast. This is how we do it. This is backstage. We're just
This is
lounging.
BTS.
This is the dog.
The
That's
BTS.
Brian's slut dog. Brian's
Twixie
dog's the
Vixen.
best. She's the sweetest, most affectionate little dog that's probably ever existed. She needs affection every second of every minute of every hour.
Is that normal for dogs to have those cow spots?
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Are you a part cow? Where's your belly button? Right there.
Such a sweet little dog.
Sick of it.
I
didn't say this.
fascinating podcast with young Andy Dick. This is the first time Andy and I have seen each other in a couple of years. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah. And we got a lot out of the way. A lot of talking about the old days, a lot of bizarre shit.
A lot of sexual tension.
Yeah, a lot of weirdness. We talked about pretty much everything.
I'm having a little sexual tension with your puppy.
Yeah.
The other thing I didn't tell you about why I'm sober again, I got real sick. Like, I thought I was going to die.
Really?
I got to a place where, like, I'd rather be dead at this point than
Sick
feel...
from what?
It was just from drinking. My immune system went away, and I got, like, pneumonia.
Whoa.
And at my age, at 45, you can die from... That's how Rick James died.
He
That's
died
how,
from pneumonia?
Yeah, so did Giraldo. Greg Giraldo.
He died from pneumonia?
Well, your immune system goes down. He went into a coma, and then he got pneumonia and died.
Really?
Pneumonia is...
It kills a
pretty
lot
much
of fucking
die from
people.
pneumonia. People get AIDS. It's an acquired immune deficiency syndrome. It's your immune system goes away, and they usually die from pneumonia. You're not dying from AIDS. You get AIDS, and then you die from pneumonia. And I'm just telling you, I don't plan on drinking again for quite a while.
Well, you say quite a while. You leave the door open, though. You know, you're leaving the door open. See, this is what
I just
people
don't want to
worry
lie to
about.
myself.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Well, you don't have to. You can promise yourself and then keep a promise. But you know, this is the thing. Like when people talk about like doing a show with you, you know, and you say stuff like that, they worry. You know, but like Charlie Sheen was sober for a long time. When you're making $2 million a week and it just fucking keeps coming in, and you've got a stockpile and you got a lot of balls because everybody's kissing your ass because you come to the set and they all rely on you, and you're the fucking rock star from Mars. You know, next thing you know.
But if I'm doing a show with you, nobody's going to be kissing my balls. They'll just be screaming at me every day.
No, you're
It is
going
a
to go off the
different
deep end. You're going to get enough
No,
money and then you're going to go
you
crazy.
got to have more faith. Look, come here.
The fucking dog. Hand it off like it's a football. I'm about to show you the super sophisticated Death Squad Podcast Studios. This is podcast studio number 2. Podcast 1 is at my house. Podcast 2. If Brian offers you to touch this,
The grossest one ever.
don't do it. This is the one he's been fucking for years. It's covered in dirt, and dog hair, and cat litter. This is the studio. This is where it all goes down. This is the computer that Brian works at. This is a whole monitor set up. And this is where Andy Dick's at, if you want to sniff the seat. And this is what their satellite. This is our satellite studio. So when we're not doing it at my place, we do it right here. All right. Now you know. We're here with Al Madrigal. Of course, Al will not be partaking in this. This is a funny cigarette. That's all it is. Folks. Preparation for the show. You got to fire up the synapses. Al Madrigal, you fired up for the show tonight?
I am. This is exciting. It's already packed inside, and it's incredible when you get to go out in front of Joe's audience because it's real comedy fans, and it's exciting.
Shotgun. We almost lost everything there, folks. It fell, but only a small drop.
Camelite? Is that what it does?
Yes. We're sitting here. It's like 10 to 10. I'm about to go on stage. Al Madrigal's on stage right now. This is the world-famous Comedy and Magic Club in Hermosa Beach, California. It's one of the most historic comedy clubs in the country. There's some writing on this wall from 1978. I mean, look at that. That's like the earliest I think people have found is 78. But this is like a real classic comedy club. Jay Leno comes here every Sunday and works his monologues out and shit. And Al Madrigal's on stage. And we're just sitting here freaking out at about how crazy it is that we've done almost 100 fucking podcasts. It's pretty bizarre. Doesn't it? I mean, doesn't it seem crazy?
Yeah. That's a lot of, if you think about, that's times 2 hours mostly.
Yeah.
How many, that's a lot of hours.
Talking. I think what we try to do on the podcast is we're all trying to have fun. You know, we're all hanging out together. We're all talking about cool and interesting shit, and we're trying to have fun. And I think that's what a lot of fucking people are missing in their life. They're missing fun, and they're missing cool people to hang out with. You know, where everybody's enjoying each other's company. You know, that's not present in everybody's life. And with the podcast, it sort of allows them to be in on it. They can hang out and have these cool 2-hour conversations with us. They can't talk back, but they can be there for like a real conversation. Not just a show, but really how you think about things, really how I think about things. And so, sometimes it's weird, like when me and Pete Johansson, we don't agree at all. And sometimes it's weird, like Andy Dick, he's trying to fuck me. Or, sometimes it's weird where, like when we were talking to Dana Diarmond. Dana Diarmond's story is strange as fuck, man. She seems like this really cool, normal chick, and she's this crazy porn star. But she's like really funny too. Yeah, it's a fascinating gig. I'm so glad that we started doing this. We've been doing it over a year now, just over a year. And it just started off as a goof, right? Remember? Yeah,
we wanted, the idea I think was when we were always trying to do the Justin TV thing, like doing like a weekly video, like live from the green room while we're on the road and stuff. And then I was always trying to like push for that video thing. So I think it started off when we didn't even think podcast at first. We were thinking of doing like a video show like once a week.
Anthony Cumia inspired me because he does that live at the compound.
Yeah.
There's so many funny guys that are smart. When you get guys like Duncan and Brian Callen and Eddie Ift and Ari, and there's so many dudes that would have interesting opinions on so many different subjects. I said the luckiest thing about the podcast is that we get to have regular conversations with all these cool motherfuckers, man. Hasn't it, do you think it's improved your life? Hasn't it improved your life?
The podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Has it improved the way you think?
Yeah, because it's finally putting my thoughts and ideas to an audience. So absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's what I've been trying to do, at least on the internet for a long ass time.
Yeah.
And now it's finally coming together.
Hey, what's up? It's the best thing we've ever done. It's the best thing I've ever done, for sure. Because it's the only thing I've ever done where it's really 100% me. You kind of like get to know who the fuck somebody is when you watch them, in a stand-up routine, or when you see them act, or maybe when you see them do some interviews. But interviews are fucking quick, man. They're over, but you don't even know what the fuck you were supposed to say. You feel weird when you leave. Like every time I've done like a Tonight Show interview or one of those things, man, you sit down in the chair next to Jay Leno. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just trying to be funny. I only have like 7 minutes. I'm just trying to keep it together. Hey, what's up? What's going on? How you doing?
Hey Nate, how are you? Those seats out there. Okay. Sold out tonight.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that. Anyway, but with the podcast, when you're on for like 2 hours, man, you really get a chance to talk to somebody. You know exactly what they're like. Now people understand the brilliance of Duncan. Duncan is a brilliant dude. He's a fascinating motherfucker. But it's really gets illustrated on the podcast. And Brian Callen, there's a lot of people who have no idea how smart Brian is, or no idea how funny Joey fucking Diaz is.
That's what I think is the best thing, because like what you're talking about, like, and with the Death Squad, I get to put fucking these people out of nowhere that no one would ever know about, at least to an audience.
It's a brilliant idea you had. You've created a radio station. The Death Squad is a radio station. We're going to use this as a video commercial. It's a brilliant idea, Brian Redband. He's a fucking genius, a mastermind. He saw ahead. He saw into the future. Created a goddamn broadband internet radio network type thing of podcasts. You can't fuck with that. You can't fuck with that. Why are you trying to fuck with that? You can't fuck with it. You figured it out. You cracked the code. You hacked the system. Top 20 on iTunes. What's up with that? Top 20. Just some fucking dude from Columbus, Ohio. Making people touch his dirty fleshlight. Sick fuck. All right, that's it. Show's over. That's a vagina.
Put your finger in it. Okay. It hasn't been washed.
One of my first gigs ever was a lowrider car show, and they were going to have a bikini contest. So it was me and like 3 other comics, and the bikini girls don't show up. So all these Latino dudes in oversized white T-shirts with video cameras are standing there waiting for this bikini contest. It never happens, and they say, well, now, instead of the bikini contest, we're going to have the comedians. And everybody, woo, walk away, and then the crowd disperses. I go, and I look out in the middle of the audience as I'm starting up, and there's a little boy holding his parents' hands, just going like this, looking at me, flipping me off. He's just holding it, not even moving. He didn't flinch at all. He just held it my entire set. I just looked at me, and that's all I could think about. It was this kid. So as I was doing my set, I was like, this is horrible. So anytime I go up and I don't see anybody paying attention, you know what we're talking about, that's not into it,
Right.
I just think of that little kid flipping me off. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Just having done that.
Can we take pictures?
Yeah, you guys good to get off here.
Did I take pictures with anybody with an Ed Hardy shirt on?
Oh, you're the man! Yo! Yo, this is a perfect night. Take a bunch.
I'll take a bunch.
Just keep snapping them. Number 1 right here.
It's going.
Okay.
Paparazzi.
One more.
Here it goes.
Oh, you're the man, man. Have a good night, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Nice seeing you, man.
Hey, you gentlemen have a good night.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
Yeah.
What? Oh, man. Hey. Hey, don't rush me. No, chill. I got my picture. I got it. No,